excellent connection. Okay. Okay, I think we're live. Yep. Oh, it says there. I never saw that message before. We are live. Okay. Welcome, everybody. This is going to be an interesting stream today. Yes. A lot going on. I paused because there's so much going on. I don't know what to say first. But I want to mention the main thing about this video is it's Ask Me Anything. This is a Q&A, question and answer live stream. I don't think I've ever done one of these before. And while we're waiting for people to show up, video to make as such. Got a technical problem. While we're waiting for people to show up to ask questions, I've got some other interesting stuff for you, and we might have a special guest. I'll tell you about that soon. Let's see here. Output max quality. Let's see here. Making some adjustments so the video will run smooth. We'll try that. And something I want to say about my video from yesterday. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, this guy. Someone said that he looks horrible. That was their marginalization of this guy, George Farah. Got another thing to show you there. Oh, and a comment came in. I'm having another conversation with somebody in the comments of YouTube. I'll read that while we're waiting. Hi, Jerry. I wanted to just ask you a question. I knew you'd be there. How was the video? I'm getting a message, an error. So irritating. Get these messages. Makes me think something's wrong. Special guest today is let's see, how do I introduce this guy? He might be showing up somewhere in the hour. It's just a weird situation there. I was watching one of my old videos, and you know what I often do is I go and look at the comments and see what did people say 5 years ago about this video, because you know your view tends to blur over time when things change. So what were things like 5 years ago? Well, back then I had trolls. Let's see. Okay, and there was one there, someone I hadn't heard from at least 4 years, and he made some dumb comment, and I thought of responding and seeing if he's still around, and if he's still still believes that stuff, weird stuff about fruit. By it was the guy. Oh, I can't say his name. I don't want to say his name because of the YouTube. You know. So his name starts with the word cereal. And the next letter's a Q. That's very interesting. And so I said to him, "Are you still around?" I am. I'm still doing the same diet, and I'm still healthy. I kind of fly in the face of what he thinks about a high fruit diet. So let's see. While we're waiting for him, and other questions. Yeah, a lot of questions could come in. Yeah, Taint should be showing up. Taint Muslix said he was going to have a lot of questions for me. And I think I'm prepared to answer them. Oh, and there he is now. Okay, he says, "Okay, I'm here. I was just talking about you. You can start the stream now." Okay. So we got like an hour. We'll be on for about an hour. And I'm sure everyone will think of all the questions they want to ask. Plenty of time. But first I want to I want to talk about George Farah. Wrap up yesterday's video. And so right here. So there was a disagreement between George and Dr. Lane. What's his name again? Lane, yeah. Lane Norton. George was right about flexible dieting. It's not something you want to be fooling around with. Unless you can do it, yeah. But Norton is out there teaching to do this, to have cheat meals. So, in the comments under his video, people were criticizing this George guy. One person said, "He looks terrible." Well, first of all, is that supposed to be some kind of a debunking of him being critical of the flexible dieting? Yeah, and Norton himself said, "Oh my God, I hate to think of these things, but you know." Lane Norton says that if it's too ridiculous, isn't it? These people think there's something wrong with eating clean all the time. And the proof is the way George looks here. Okay. He says he looks terrible. Well, let's watch a little here. We'll have, and it's genetic.
Tell you this.
Okay, see right there, a lot of people are telling him that when they go flexible, they eat Big Macs and this stuff. Skip that.
You know, you can't just have genetic like these guys. Not to.
So I started waking up here, hearing this
is the same as 1,000 calories.
Let's hear that. And that could be a lot of different things. In the continuum there.
That, you know, they can eat as long as their meat, their micronutrient, you know, with their calories intake, so they can have cookies or Big Mac and stuff. Listen, I hate to tell you this.
Okay, see right there. Okay, I was looking for a good shot, but when these people were saying that Georgia looks terrible, they're probably overlooking the lighting. See the lighting? Now he's outside, so he's got sunlight to deal with. Well, I quickly looked back at this and saw, yeah, the lighting's bad. And I noticed, and then I look at the shadows, and I've been doing this for years, so I'm an expert in realizing the sun is right over his head. Right over, man. He must live around the tropics. I wouldn't be surprised. And so that's going to be really bad when the sun is coming right down on your face like that, and then it distorts it, and you can see that might look like a big wrinkle there, but it might not be. It's just the sun. And it's such a lame way to marginalize somebody. People do that with me all the time, which reminds me something I forgot to do in yesterday's video. I want to address my looks, but I want to wait until Mr. Cereal comes in. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, another thing. You can get this out of the way. So I'm having another argument with people in the comments today. Let's see, what was the video? Oh, this was under today's Foot Soldier video. That's a place that's friendly to me, but I still managed to find an anti-vegan, anti-fruit troll. I didn't find. He found me. And this guy. We're going to take a look here. I'm looking at this for the first time. This just came in before I had to go live, so I haven't read it. Let's read it together and see how crazy it has gotten. I read the first sentence. Christers. And then he responded to me. Can everybody see that okay? Let's see here. Here we are. He says, and I'm forgetting what the argument's even about. But, you know, that was about, so it's basically the same stuff. He said complete and utter unscientific garbage. See, that's the opposite. Oh, there's that word. That word came up on my channel a lot last year. 2020. That was the year of the voting. And all that other crap. Opposite land. Saying that these people just are saying I'm the opposite of what I really am. I think I keep things scientific. So let's read on here. All you raw foodists. Okay. Let's see. So far, pretty poor grammar. Now, I overlook grammar mistakes until I get to this point. Then that kind of really is a clue. There's something wrong with this person. Let's see. All you. Doesn't that sound like last year? All you people. All you. I can even imagine who he voted for. Oh, and look, you can tell a lot by looking at somebody. There's the facial hair. Goatee. Okay, let's see. All you raw foodists are capable of unscientific. No, not all of us. Sure, there's unscientific stuff in that community, like any community. But then there's plenty of arguing going on among raw foodists. So they do care about the science. Like there was the belief that we just assumed, and so did I, that when you cook food, it does kill the enzymes, but I assume that those enzymes are used to digest the food until Doug Graham pointed out that that's kind of ridiculous. And yeah, it is. So he helped us keep things scientific. Let's go on. Okay, fruit base is indeed extreme. See, I was saying it's not. Right, Foot Soldier was talking about Durian Rider this morning. And I mentioned that Durian Rider's diet is extreme. And someone was equating my diet with his diet, which it's not the same. And that's one of the problems with the 30 Bananas diet. Is people think it's extreme. It's not. It's natural. I mentioned animals eat like this in nature, so it's natural. Let's see. It's irrational and not supported by anything except nature, reality. I was thinking about an hour back. People, yeah. Like people watch, I was thinking an hour ago, people watch Unnatural Vegan. I think maybe, it was a new idea I had. But maybe they watch her kind of content because while they know they're not aligned with science, I guess they think the more they listen to her, the more they will start to believe I forgot what it was. having trouble thinking today. Let's see. Our evolution. Here we go. Yep. These people don't change. See, I change with learning. When I learn things, my view alters. It's always gee. Yeah, I think I've suddenly become depleted because I was pretty good yesterday. My view is fluid and dynamic. It can change. These people don't ever change you can't get them to you can't move them at all. Get them to acknowledge things. They just get crazier, which goes to show you they're the ones who are not on the side of science. They're just using their emotions. We know this stuff. Our evolution was fueled by cooked food. Oh yeah. I have a rebuttal to that, and that is, so cooked food is like 6,000 years old, is it? Something like that. And I argue that humans have not evolved in those 6,000 years. People are no different. Only the times are different. No evolution going on here. So, and that doesn't even matter. So, but he's trying to say that matters, and we've seen this before. It's just a poor argument. This person clearly is not a scientist, doesn't know much about science. Evolution was fueled by cooked food. Therefore, nothing. But he says, therefore, you cannot compare us to other animals. Oh yeah, that's a typical tactic when you try to bring up animals in nature. Look at nature, and then no, we can't look at nature. Because let's see. Because we are unique in that regard. I feel the benefits every time I go higher. That's what I said. He said that there's no benefits of going high fruit and raw. And I said, I feel those benefits every time. And so he's going to debunk my shit right now. He said, okay, and other people feel absolutely terrible from it. What other people? What is he talking about? Your anecdote holds no value here. But yesterday I was over on Lane Norton's channel. Oh no, it was I think there was some video about it was Dr. Sean Baker. Someone was saying Sean Baker is just proof, and then he has a whole bunch of anecdotes on his website. This guy actually said that. Anecdotes. I said, Sean Baker's an anomaly. I am not. But you're not going to get anywhere with these people. And I've made videos about how to spot a person you shouldn't bother arguing with. Yes, I won't respond to this person. Because you got to know who you're arguing with. Your anecdote holds no value here. Oh, okay, bye. Someone mentioned I talked slow yesterday. Yeah, I had a response to that. I was thinking, that guy, Bobby's perspective. Oh man, this guy can say whole sentences. He's not saying anything. It's just rhetorical stuff. It's just he talks rhetorical all the time. And you've got no point. He can go on for a long time without saying anything. And yeah, he talks slow. But you know who the worst is? Is Bart K. People say I got jump cuts multiple times a sentence. No, I don't. They're exaggerating. But Bart actually pauses sometimes after every word. He's by far the worst at that. Carnivore, in case you don't know that gag. Cooked starches. I said cooked starches are simply a low-grade version of fruit. Therefore, this person who said is a vegan and eats cooked starch-based diet, I said, you're basically a fruitarian who's just eating a poor man's fruitarian diet. But he doesn't want, he's not gonna accept that. The diet he's putting down. Let's see, low grade, yeah. More calories, more nutrition per weight makes it superior. No, less nutrition. I was saying that's just the poor man. Fruit has the stuff you need that hasn't been destroyed by heat, like the vitamin C, the B vitamins. And it's got the calcium, higher minerals than grains. Steady source of energy. I can have a steady source of energy without eating anything. These people just don't know anything. They're just living in a different world. Typical deluded raw foodist. Trash can. Oh. Okay, we got some comments coming in here. I'll check these out. Yeah, I know it's probably cut off, but it doesn't matter. All right. Nope. Cereal Q L-E-R. You don't know that guy? That was a big troll years ago. Let's see. Vegan Jerry said, I saw your comment on Vegan Foot Soldier's video today. We got ZE in the house. That's one of my viewers. Alright, let's see. he has to say. That's like saying tiger will evolve to eating fruit. Not going to happen. Humans should look at what animal we look like and then eat like they eat. It's much better than just eating the way your grandparents ate. We have proven that it really doesn't matter how people have eaten for a few thousand years. But again, when I say that, I think even that has flaws in it, because all peoples have not eaten the same. And I've got different ancestors. Most of us are a mix. So what are we supposed to do? Eat like do I eat like people in Sweden, or do I pick Italy? Agreed. So, let's see what else. Yeah, I got. Oh. Speaking of people talking too slow, I got something else for you here. I forgot. I was just watching this today, and I decided to show this during the live stream. Just a random video, because I was watching this, and this is common for me to see this on YouTube, and then I think, people are always criticizing me, but not this guy. Check this out. I just started the video and I had to check. Did it start? Is the volume up?
Hello everybody, Paul Richards here, and we have been talking about YouTube live troubleshooting, and in this video we're going to prove that YouTube has a stream key error with pre-scheduled live events, and I'm going to tell you how to fix it. It's kind of a problem, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here is OBS. We're just going to stream something that says hello world, and it's not going to stream.
Okay, it's not that bad, but man, I hate when people say, let's just jump into just jump into it. That guy DeFranco does that. Hello, everybody, and then he goes through his clown show, and let's just get into it and shut up. Jeez. It's gotten to the point where I naturally skip the first 10 seconds of any video I see, except maybe foot soldiers. Oh. Remember, I got so many windows I'm dealing with. What the heck is that? Oh, there's another thing I want to look at. But for anyone who's just joined in here, I am taking questions. That's what I want today. People must have a lot of questions. There's some questions that people ask me in under videos that I don't get around to answering. I can be more thorough here. Let's see, I just got done faking the carnivore experiment for a year. And all through that year, people were asking me if I quit the vegan diet. No. I don't believe that. Really? We got a new person here. Let's see. Favorite cut of beef? All right. First question. I don't know about cuts of beef. I know turkey. No, I never knew about different types of beef. It's all pretty good, I guess. Okay, next question. Oh, and Taint Muse looks just popped up. Are you ready to answer questions? I'm ready to answer questions. And in the meantime, I want to point out this video here. This is my most watched video in the last year. And what was it? The title is Why I'm Quitting the Carnivore Diet. And let's see. Yep. So today we know that that was a lie. And yeah, that's one of the benefits of faking a carnivore diet. So that one day you can fake quitting and make a video saying that you're quitting and get a lot of views, which you know everybody knows. You're going to get a lot of views when you quit a diet. And I think I have made my point. I don't like to spell things out. So people often wonder what I'm talking about. To paraphrase somebody recently, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong mindset. You've been in the wrong place. But you know, even when people don't think they're getting my videos, they just don't know they're getting it. They're still getting a message, whether they realize it or not. And the seed is planted. Yeah, this video here, someone saying Sean Baker is an example. Mentioned a whole bunch of positive things about his health, but left out a couple things. And the fact that he's an anecdote, and why does my anecdote not have any weight, but his does? It's pretty weird. Pretty weird double standard they got. More comments. Okay, question from Vegan Jerry. did you get a lot of hate from vegans during your fake carnivore experiment? That is a good question that I never thought of talking about. The answer is no. I may have gotten some criticism, but I didn't really get much action either way, which is interesting. Why is it? Why is that? I never did make a video that said I'm quitting veganism. That would have helped, but I didn't want to go that far. Like some people might. You see, that's where I'm different from people. Have you noticed the last year, you can see that there's a lot of people in the world that will do anything, and that they don't care. Well, if you search my channel, you see a video called "Don't Care." They don't care. Who doesn't care? Some people. Unethical, sociopathic people. Those are the ones. That's just not me. Next. Before you were vegan, what was your favorite non-vegan food? Lasagna. Oh, you just made me think of something. That video I covered yesterday about flexible dieting. One of the people I was arguing with, there was many people I didn't cover. Someone said flexible dieting is just about being able to eat, to not. It's about. So there's a good example. I wanted to say something in two different ways, and I couldn't decide which one. It's flexible dieting is about not having to give up your favorite foods, which could be stressful and this and that. Well, and I said, what I teach people is you want to break your bad habits, and when you start to adapt to a healthier diet, you will develop new favorite foods. Like, it's been almost 30 years since I've had lasagna, so when I wake up in the morning, I don't think about lasagna. Or when I think about what am I going to eat, I never think of lasagna. Of course I don't, because I don't eat that. That's not on the plate. It's not on the menu. What I think about other things instead. I think about the things I do eat now. I've developed new favorite foods. This works. Some people will say, yeah, people who are still in the Matrix might say that would never work. Yes, it does. I've done it. You just have to give it a shot. Oh, yeah. I remember way back in the 90s thinking, a lot of thinking there, that some of my favorite foods are foods I didn't even know. And most people never eat these foods, may not even know what a mango tastes like. And they say that I'm missing out because I eat healthy. Nope. They're missing out. You can have the best of both worlds. You can develop new foods that you like, and you can have health. And it's a win-win, and it just keeps on expanding. Most people live with the the fact in the back of their mind that their health will deteriorate as their life goes on. That's not my reality. I have positioned myself to where if I want to improve my health, it's right there waiting for me. I know what to do. It's easier for me to do. Taint says if you hadn't debunked debates, well, who would you most like to debate? Oh. Yeah, I don't debate anymore because they're not very useful. Let's see, who would I want to debate? I don't know. I was thinking of Vegan Gains the other day, and I'd like to corner him in his arcade there to the fact that he's not a real vegan. Oh, the political stuff, man. Yeah, I'd like to zero in on exactly what kind of crap he's been pulling. What he really believes. Let's see. If I debated Bart again, I could really destroy him. I didn't want to do it before. But the thing with him is he just destroys himself. See, the thing is, and this has been proven, that if you put him on the spot, he just explodes, implodes, and you really, the debate's over at that point. He's not going to let you win. And I was thinking of Bobby's perspective and thinking, that's a guy, he's all rhetoric. He's got nothing. And you'll never see him in a debate. Watch. Top 2 fruits. Yep. So I mentioned mango, and I think that would be one of them. And the other one would be honeydew. I had one of those, I think, recently, and it all came back to me. First of the season, and that feeling comes back. Makes me think of those early years on YouTube. They were the fun ones. There was that one where I was in the backyard eating a honeydew. The thumbnail turned out great. YouTube picked them for me back in those days. I think that thumbnail sold the video. That was my first video that got good views. The thumbnail. Okay, the questions are still coming in here. Message retracted. What? Oh man, I lost. Okay. Lot of comments. You lied? Question mark. I don't know if the person's being sarcastic, but you should be being sarcastic. Because one of the things I was showing was that people don't even care anymore. People like lies. They want the lies from people like Unnatural Vegan so that hopefully they will one day believe it's not a lie. They want the lies to be true. They want that blue pill. When is the last time you ate an animal product, and what was it? It was early 1994. and it was either milk or eggs. Yeah. And okay. What does soy mean? And why haven't I ever heard of you? You're saying you're one of my viewers? What's the worst current trend for the vegan movement? Well, I haven't been paying close attention. Yeah, is it still moving? Name a trend. And I'll tell you what I think. I can't think of one. What's the most positive trend? Most positive trend? Yeah, I might be able to tell you the fact that it's so mainstream. The word veganism and the concept comes up now in the writing on TV, sitcoms, and they're not just making fun of vegans anymore. The shows on the Disney Channel, the writers are putting in vegan foods into the dialogue, and characters saying stuff like, "I should have been a vegetarian," or something like that. And they're throwing this in there when it's not even important to the story. That's very interesting. But I can't think of anything else. What's the trend? Well, the worst trend is the trend of people quitting it. and it's the only people I know quitting veganism are celebrities and people on YouTube who are celebrities. And so they have a motivation and an ulterior motive. Do you discern between the vegan movement and the animal rights movement? Yeah. Animal rights is one half of veganism, and I don't think about it much. I don't like to think about that part. What's the most effective way to recruit new vegans? lead by example. Just casually tell them about it and your experience, instead of focusing on them, putting them on the spot. Just talk about yourself. You can't just get someone to go vegan on the spot. It can take months for people to come around. Took me months. You know my story. I didn't even set out to be vegan. It's just I gravitated towards vegan foods until I didn't even feel like having animal products anymore. And then when I realized this, I just decided to keep going with that. Most effective way is to approach people in an affected manner, because 2021 affected. Why haven't you reviewed the album list I gave you? Because I was busy doing other stuff. But I'm going to get to that. It's coming up. Where I'll be doing some music reviews. So, once I start doing reviews, you should repost that list. Which fruit? To answer that question, I do not easily ban people. I try not to. Which fruit would you like to eat that you haven't eaten but would like to try it? You can pick several if you want. Okay, I can answer this because I've gotten around to eating a lot of unusual fruits. But there's one I've never found, and that is mangosteen. I've heard great things about it. But I've never found any. I hear they're expensive too. Do you agree that capitalism is antithetical to veganism? Causes problems, that's for sure. I remember seeing something on that. And okay, a couple more questions. Whoa. There's a lot coming in here. It's just a ton of stuff. I've lost my place. Do you agree that humans are folivore, frugivore, hybrids? Not sure what that first word is. I might agree with that. What about vegan gains words and or behavior precludes him from being vegan? I made a video about that. He votes for people who are anti-vegan, not just not vegan. but anti-vegan. I was trying to make that case all late last year. Mango is amazing. Did you see that Vegan Gains has adopted During Rider's 80-10-10 fruit and processed sugar diet? Is this true? Because that is a weird coincidence again. This morning, for the first time, I thought about that. Came across a thumbnail on YouTube saying a video that says, I cured my depression. I thought about Vegan Gains. And then I thought, yes, my type of diet can cure depression. Just yesterday I was saying that I've got mood gains happening. And so this morning I was thinking, has Vegan Gains even ever just tried a fruit-based diet? 80-10-10, he knows about it. It's been right in front of him for years. Has he ever even tried it? Okay. Why honeydew? Because of the taste, mostly. And the texture is good too. What percentage of vegetables should raw foodists be eating? Percentage. How do you judge percentage? Let's say eat as much as you care for. You don't want to force it. Be careful about juicing too much vegetables. But you don't want to eat too much to where you're filling up on them. You want to fill up on fruit. Pertaining to the previous question, how much would individual variation in the human physiological composition play into potentially fluctuating the ratio of vegetables to fruits? You serious, bro? Physiological composition play. I don't think it would play a role. I've never heard of anything like that. Kay Jones says, I care. I've been working hard today. Glad to see a stream. What city do you live in? I don't want to narrow it down. Why do you care? Why do you care? Do you live alone? No. And if not with him, why do you want to know these things? I still live with my brother. Favorite candy? I don't think I had one. What psychedelic drugs have you taken? None. Favorite vegan YouTuber? Can't really answer that one. Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to just pick one person. Wanted to show you this. My old shirt. It's the process. I had an idea. I started the process. We reached the outcome. Gone full circle today. This is the end. I hope it's the end. Yeah, I feel like celebrating. Times they be changing. So back to my channel here. Let's see. What else do we got? Yeah, see, 2 weeks ago. I lied. Gotta keep up. And then over here, the video before is some carnivore. Someone saying they're carnivore going plant-based, and I said, I think he's lying. And then we watched that video, and it turns out, yeah, he wasn't a real carnivore. He was just using that word loosely. So I was right. A real fake carnivore, a person faking for real, would never quit their fake carnivore diet. Do you know what I mean? Because it's all business for them, or emotional. They're not legit. Yeah. Okay, we'll just take some more questions. Oh yeah, there's one other thing. But I was waiting for Mr. Cereal guy. He's not showing up. Well, yeah, I might have to go and get him. Hold on a second here. Because I don't think he's subscribed to me anymore. So let's see. And we can check out the video, my old video. A to Z. I think I found it.
This is Lumen, the first device for hacking your metabolism. With just one breath, Lumen tells you what you're currently burning for energy, carbs or body fat.
Nope. I found it. Okay. So I was watching this old video from 2015.
So hysterical. It's so hysterical.
lifestyle. I eat trolls for snacks. The fruitarian lifestyle. It's the fruitarian lifestyle. Hey everybody, this is the freaking high fruit vegan lifestyle. And this is my fruitarian summer.
Let's go surfing now, everybody's learning how.
How this type of eating may have kept me alive. I might not be here. Look at the way I look. In measuring how much I can lift. And also, I'll be proving something about body composition and weight. And to do that, I'm heading back to the house. And lunch with some mangoes. And so, down here, here's the guy. He said, the reason a fruitarian diet is so hard is because your body is telling you that you are hungry. And in those 5 years since that comment, I have proven that to be false because my hunger has dropped in the last couple of years. I have less appetite. I can eat less and still weigh the same and have same energy, same strength. My body's just more efficient. So again, opposite. Okay. So I'll bring him in. We're waiting for you. Okay. Back to the questions. If you lead by example, they will most likely follow your lead. I was lucky. I got one of my coworkers to go vegan, and then her husband also went vegan. Who's your most hated so-called vegan YouTuber? Oh, I almost mentioned his name yesterday, but I can't say his last name because YouTube's censors, whatever you call it. Don't want to use those words. But, you know, it's a tough call. Oh, actually, there's not that many vegans I eat. Favorite non-vegan YouTuber? I don't know. Oh, it might be somebody I don't want to mention because of YouTube. Favorite vegan actor? Oh, I might have one. Favorite actor. who's that guy? Oh, can't think of his name. Star Pirates of the Caribbean. Favorite vegan musician? Again, that's tough. There's so many. Oh, just thought of John Tesh. Yeah. That's one you might not you wouldn't have expected to hear. Can't think of any. I forgot to mention there's some things we don't want to talk about here because of YouTube censorship, deplatforming, and certain things, certain words and topics will hurt my channel, as we have seen. So, think about that. Highest grade level I completed. Completed? I haven't completed. I haven't gotten a degree. That would take too long. Is there a way to regrow a really bad chipped tooth? And at this point, I would say no. If it's really bad, because I grew a chip that was just a small part of the tooth, maybe it was only like 10%, so that was able to fill in. But then that's my own experience. I think it could, but I don't know a lot about it. Just joining. So did you go inside and get footage from Carnivore Con? Is there such a thing? Or are you making a joke? I'm not talking about a convention. I'm talking about a con, real con. So serial Q here watching, because I'm waiting for him. about time to wrap up. The next video is going to be New Beginning, and gonna kick it off right. It's coming up. Well, 3 or 4 days. Not much more to say, except for one thing. So, cereal guy said, no, I said that I had criticisms of the flexible dieting. Yeah, that's all I said. I have criticism. Oh, and then he said, if you ever have questions like that, just hold up a mirror. And once again, is he doing the same thing? There it is right there. Is he doing the same thing as people did with this guy? Saying if you don't eat flexible, you'll develop disordered eating. And then it will show up in your looks, because as we all know, that's how you judge someone's health, which is why you can diagnose somebody on YouTube. And it's perfectly fine. Well, if it's perfectly fine, then diagnose this. So, I did some shaving yesterday, and you may have noticed that over on this side, I look like a 55-year-old carnivore. Over here, I look like 35. High fruit. 55? 35. Carnivore? Vegan. The difference is the facial hair just makes me look worse. It just, I don't know about older. Well, this side of my face is not 20 years older. It just looks worse, and people are misinterpreting a worse look for older or unhealthy. But that's just their minds doing that. It's not scientific at all. See, here you're seeing my facial hair. But on this side, you're seeing my face. And my face looks like 35. Someone asked how old I was yesterday, so I got to answer that. I am 53. I'm done, son. Done with all you people. It's ridiculous that these people act like this. It's like Q-tip heads. Serial Q-tip. Altered reality. More comments? Let's see. I thought maybe you went in and trolled a convention. That's why you went live. Okay. Let's see. Thanks for joining me on this day. First day of summer coming up in about 3 hours. Hi, son. Go out and buy some fruit. This is the time. And I'll see you on the new Carburetor Rush channel. We're gonna be feeling the sugar rush all summer. And hopefully it's gonna be an endless summer. See ya on the other side.